Hey friends, let's do Have a Drink on Me guitar lesson by AC/DC. I'll talk you through all the guitar parts, all with on-screen tabs and chord charts to make it easy to follow along, and we'll do the solo at the end. So we play the intro, then we'll break it down. So we're starting on the G string 7, slide up to 9, play 8 on the B. Then we have this little fill that we're using all the time. 7, slide to 9 on the G, 8 B, then play 9 on the G, slide back to 7, pull off to 5. 7 on the D, 7 G, do 5 G with a little half bend, 7 D, open A there. So slowly. Then we have this riff here. We're going to play 5 on the D, G and B, hammer onto 6 on the G, 2 palm mutes on the open A, and then 7 D, G and B, 1 palm mute on the open A, and then our little fill again. Open A, and repeat that little riff 3 times, so slowly. 3 times here. Now the last one, just play the 5 on the D, G and B. Open A string 2 times. Then we're going to play this A or D over A, 7th fret D, G and B and open A. And then we're playing the C power chord. Just take your first finger off and play the open A string and the 5th fret on the D and the G. Back to the C and then A. So that last riff there. And that's guitar 1 for the first part of the intro. Guitar 2 is coming in at the end there. We're just building up on the A power chord. 2 bars, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and do the riff the same. 5 and that's guitar 2 there. Then we have the second part of the intro. Let me play that for you. And that's the second part of the intro. So our riff stays exactly the same. The 5, hammer onto 6, 2 palm mutes to the 7, our little fill. Our 5, hammer onto 6, mutes on the 7, and then our C the way we did before. To A. And just do that through 2 times, and that's our intro. Then we have our verse. Let me play that for you. Before we go on, if you're enjoying the lesson, please like and subscribe and say good day in the comments. We have new songs and lessons every week. You can also make a small donation on my Patreon page, and that really helps me out. So we're just playing the open A right through this riff, 5th fret D, and then go back to 4, 5, all with the open A. Then do 2 open A, 5 D, 4, 5, and then 7 again, all on the D with the open A. And do that riff through 4 times. Then we do the first one again, except we do the open A and the 5 2 times. Then just play the A power chord, finish the same. Do that again. This time go to G, finish the same. Start the same again. go to D over A, so just a D power chord, play the open A string, finish the same. Then to finish the verse off, we just play D 3 times, an F power chord, open E to a G. So. And that's our verse there. Then from there we just go to the chorus, and that's the same as the second part of the intro, so I'll just play that through for you. So we've done that before there, and that's our chorus. Then from there we have this little post-chorus, let me play that for you. So it's exactly the same as our verse riff, except we're not stopping it, we're just letting it ring out. So all with the open A string and D string, 5, 4, 5, 5, 5, 4, 5, 7. Next time play the 05, 05 2 times. And that's our little post-chorus. From there we go back to the verse, and that's exactly the same as our first verse. Back to the chorus, and that's exactly the same again there. And then we have the rhythm behind the solo, and we'll do the solo at the end. Let me play that for you. So we're just playing the E power chord, open E string, then the A power chord 2 times. Do that twice. Then do it again, E, open E, A, do a mute on the open E, play G, mute on the 3rd fret E, and then D 2 times. Go back to the first one 2 times again. Now this time play the E, open E, palm mute, A. Then we're going to do open E, bend on the 3rd fret E, open E, bend on 3rd fret E, and play E. So. Now we're going to do the first one again, except we're going to add a few more open E. So we play open E, E, open E, A. So do that 3 times. Then just go to a G chord. We're just going to do a build up 8th notes for 2 bars. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 3 and 4 and then go to D and do the same. 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and that's our solo rhythm there, and we'll do our solos at the end. Then we have the bridge. Let me play that for you. So we're just starting with the A power chord. Now we change this lick a little bit here. We do the 7, slide up to 9 on the G, 8 B, do 9, slide back to 7, and then go straight to the 7 on the D 2 times. 7 G, 5 on the B, bend, and 7. So. Then do 3 times on the A. Do the riff the same. Do that again. Then just play that lick. And again. Now this time just play 7, slide to 9, 8, 9 back to 7 to a 7D, and do that 2 times. And then do it again. And finish on our 7, 5, 7. And that's our bridge there. Then we have the last chorus. We play that for you. we're just playing the A open, D, go to G, and back to D 2 times. Do that 7 times, and then the next one we just play the A, open A, D, and hold, and do that 3 times. And then we just finish on the A power chord, 1, 2, 3, 4, A, hold, and another 2 on A. And they're all the rhythm parts. Now let's tackle the solos. So I'm going to start with 2 bends on the 3rd fret on the B string, then play 3, pull off the open, G string, 2, pull off the open, back to 2, bend, 3rd fret on the B, bend the 2nd fret on the G, release, pull off the open, and 2nd fret D. Then bend 2nd fret on the G again, play 5 on the B, 5 again, pull off the 3, and then 4 on the G, pull off the 2, do that again, 4, pull off the 2, pull off the open, bend and release on the 2nd fret, pull off the open on the G, and then do 2, slide up to 4 on the G, 3 on the B, and then 4 and 3, 4 and 3, so that last little part. Then go 4, slide up to 6 on the G, 5 on the B, 7, pull off to 5, and then do a bend on 7B, play 7E, and then play both the B and the E on the 7th fret, bending the B string. Do that 4 times, 1, 2, 3, 4, bend 7B, play 7E, do that again, 2 bends on the 7s again, and then do a release from the bend, and then play 5 on the B, then do 8, 7, 5, pull off on the B, 6 on the G, 5, back on the B 2 times. Do a mute, then we're going to come up to 7 on the E, 8 on the B, bend the 8, play 9 on the G, do that again, 8 and 7 bend, 9 on the G. Then come back to 7th fret on the G, bend, play 5B, then bend 7G and play 5 2 times on the B. Do that again. And then we bend again on the 7 on the G, play B5, bend on 7 on the B, play 7 on the E, and then we're playing both together again, bending on the 7B, and then play 7B, 7E, 7B, 7E, 7B, release it, play 5 on the E, back to the B, 8, 7, 5 with pull off, 6 on the G, back to 5 on the B 2 times. So. Then we're coming up to 14 on the G, 15 on the B, bend the 14, play 15 on the B, do that again, 14, 15, another 2 times, 2nd time release, pull off to 12 on the G, 14 on the D, 2 12s on the D and the G, and then 12 on the G, jump to 15 on the B, the E there, play it again, pull off to 12, back to the B, 15, 12, 15, and then slide up to 12 on the G, bend 14G, play 15 on the B, and then 2 more bends on 14G. So that last little part. And that's our main solo there. Then we have this little outro solo as well. starting with a bend on the 8th fret on the B string, hold down the 5th on the E 2 times. Do that again. Bend 8 on the E, then 10 on the E. Then do that again, 8 on the B, 5 on the E, bend. Then go to 8 on the E, bend 3 times. Then we're playing 10B, 10E, 10B, 10E and slide up to 15. Then we're just going back to E string, 8, bend, and another 5 more times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then bend on the 10th fret, E 3 times. 2, 3. Then we're coming back, 8th fret, B, bend. Play 8B, E5, back to B, 8, 5, G, 7, 5, D, 7, back to G, 5, and then go 7, pull off to 5, 7, pull off to 5, 7, 5, all on the G, so 7 on the D, 5 on the D, 7 on the A, and finish on 5 on the D with a bend D. And that's our outro solo, and they're all the guitar parts. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Have a drink on me guitar lesson. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell, and I'll see you soon.